everyone be quiet whilst we listen.
Check the mic and make sure.
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now.
Look, there's money on it.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're cutting again.
Yeah.
It's actually some ASMR cutting noises.
I gotta finish up.
That's just going to be the whole show. It's just going to be
No, I'm really
cutting
only
noises.
have like 3 more to do.
No, I mean, I'm just going to not talk for the rest of the show.
Oh.
And you can just listen to her cutting fabric.
Yeah, I should just do. Maybe I should start a YouTube channel of just me cutting fabric.
Yeah, probably do better than this channel.
Call it the fabric cutting channel.
Fabric slide. I bet people would listen to that to fall asleep.
They might. I don't know.
It's $1 million idea right there. And we just
Maybe.
gave it away to the internet.
Great.
Anyways. Hi,
Anywho.
everybody. We're back.
Hello. We're back.
Should be back for a little while this time. I don't think we have any travel plans at the moment. We do have some in June, but that's a ways off.
Yeah. Come on, Adam. Let's not get wild.
Yeah, but nothing really. We're gonna lay low for a bit. So
Right.
we had a good time on our anniversary.
We did. We didn't lose any money at the casino. Do you believe it? We were there for we stayed overnight, and we played from I don't know what, 5 o'clock until 10, 11.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Lost no money. None.
Actually,
Well, it's
$5.
like $5. Yeah.
$5. We came home with $5 less than we got.
Yeah, because we had to tip the
That's
valet,
awesome.
so we took that out of the money. So
Right. But other than that, yeah, a good time. We did, I think this might be it definitely is since we've started reselling, but we just did our first eBay return.
eBay return?
Yeah, I just did it. I processed your return.
Oh, my return. Yeah, these people. So I've been buying a lot of stuff at Joann's. I don't like to go to stores. Although now I'm kind of hooked on Joann's. Anyway, and their thread their Guterman or whatever it is, thread, it's like the better thread, I suppose, is what they told me to buy. So I've been buying it. And they had it for cheaper on eBay. It was $2 or $3 cheaper, free shipping. Right. So I'm get it off eBay. Well,
support
it comes
some resellers. Sure.
Literally, it is supposed to be new. It was a stock photo, so I'm whatever. It's probably fine.
Yeah, probably fine.
New, whatever. No, it's freaking comes. It's brown, dirty brown. It's supposed to be.
It's
white
not
thread.
brown. It's white thread with dirt all over it.
Yeah. So I emailed or messaged the seller, and I'm like, this is supposed to be new. It has dirt all over it. It's dusty or moldy or something. It was little spots. And they didn't respond back to me. That was Friday or something that I messaged them. They still have not responded back to me. So today, you know what? I'm returning your stupid thread. I don't want it.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
I want your dirty thread.
Yeah. Andy was first at 7:48. Says air horn noises. There you go. I got them. Bill, what's up, buddy? Sal's here.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Sal may or may not still be here. Hi, Tina. Hi, Christian. What's up, Tommy, the fabric patch lady? That's right. Good evening, JD. What's happening? That's always good to break even. Yes. What's up, Susan? Hi, Ping. Cameron's here. Hi, Cameron.
Hello.
I don't think so.
That's right. Joann's is closing all stores. Are they?
Are they?
I don't know if they are. I know they went bankrupt, but I thought it was just
bankruptcy.
Yeah, I thought it was just a restructuring type of bankruptcy. You know that bankruptcy where you're not really bankrupt, you just don't have as much money as you want to have, so you just restructure.
Yeah, I
your
wondered if they
company.
were too, which kind of would stink because y'all know how I feel about the Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, it's
And,
possible. Yeah, we don't want to get into that again.
Michael's fabric.
We were towing
is
down that line
not-
of religious bigotry. So
Not really. They're the ones that have problems.
not good. And my Joann's has almost no Gutermann in stock. Perhaps with the bankruptcy, they can't get more. Yeah, I don't know if they're closing all stores.
It's really hard to get
Or
the
some.
white there.
Yeah.
But they do sell it on Amazon.
Joann
Amazon. I
went
just found that
bankrupt.
out.
They did. Yeah. Geez, another store. Yeah. Unfortunately, my old ladies may be wrong, but they told me that. Joann's.
They might not be. They might not be
Possible.
wrong. They're probably right, actually. I'll be real sad. I'll be real sad.
Well, ours doesn't look to be slowing down all that much.
Ours was popping on Saturday. There were like a ton of people.
I hit the like button and just got a sale. See, that's how it works. More people should hit the like button because then sales happen. And with the current economic climate of eBay, sales are precious. So
Precious sales.
what's up, Bargain Effect? How's it going? Yeah, it's eBay's strange lately. And maybe it's. I was thinking about this the other day, and I think I maybe know what might be happening with us. Is that clothes have a longer, like, kind of sales cycle unless they're like vintage single stitch tees or something that sells quickly. So maybe for us, what's happening is that, like, because we're listing so many clothes, it's kind of got the postcard effect going on where you have to have like a quantity to see.
I love how everyone has these theories.
It's a theory, but I mean, it's a valid one because think of it, like, how many clothes do we list and immediately they sell? It's very few.
No, that's not true.
About as many postcards that that list and they immediately sell.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Well, we have been selling a lot of clothes. Like, everything we get from the bins has been selling.
I guess what I'm saying is that, our maybe that like couple weeks ago was because we just started listing a whole bunch of clothes, so maybe there's a delay for it to
I don't
kind of
know
back
about
up
all
into
that
the kitty.
this business.
Did you hit the bins? We did. We went
Monday.
Tuesday? Monday? Oh yeah, we already talked to you about it.
I think.
Did we go?
No,
we went.
No, because we went on Monday. Yeah, we went on Monday because
Yeah.
that's when we got the dress and that coat that we already sold.
We were gonna. We normally go on Mondays, but today today was inventory day for clothes.
Today's Sunday. Today's Sunday.
Today is Sunday. Yeah, so we might go. We'll probably go tomorrow
Or Tuesday, depending.
or Tuesday. Yeah. We haven't gone back since because we had our
Since
anniversary
Monday,
on Thursday. Friday was a recovery day, and Saturday and Sunday we kind of we didn't take it too easy. We worked most of the time. So
We worked.
yeah, but today was inventory day, and we went down and like just went through all our clothing because long story short, we used to run sales all the time. We used to run a 25% off sale on everything and then 50% off on clothes because we were trying to blow out clothes because at one time we were kind of done with clothes. And now we're going back into clothes. So we're
back on clothes.
And the sale just became too much of a pain in the ass to start. It stops, and then you don't notice it stops until like you're getting no sales, and you're like, oh shit, everything's 50%.
And then we were like marking things up to make it be on sale.
And that kind of eliminates the people that have save sale or save searches, because if I'm listing a pair of Nikes that sells for $25, I have to list them for $50. So anybody that has a save search on it, you're immediately out because they're going to look at it and go, yeah, that's too high. And then they may or may not come back. So it just got to the point where, and like it would start screwing up prices on other websites, because some websites, we'd forget to take it into consideration when we cross-listed it. So then we'd have to go back. It just became a big pain in the ass. And then we had a big problem with one of the sales where it actually put both sales in. So we were actually at 75% off at one point. And anyways, long story short, we didn't know exactly what clothes we had. because some of them just got relisted on eBay. Some of them didn't. You know, some of them were returned. Some of them were whatever. Somebody bought it and didn't pay for it. So we wanted to go through it all, figure out what we had, and then move it all over to Depop. So that's what we did today. And we came up with what, like 11 things that weren't listed?
Yeah, maybe even more. Well, we still have to do the closet up here also.
Oh yes, the closet. So maybe
We have to do the closet.
So,
I would love to take everything in that closet and move it downstairs into bins.
Okay.
Take the door off that closet and stack stuff in there. I would love it.
Let's do that. We'll do that tomorrow. So that's
no, we're not doing it tomorrow. We'll do it soon. But we're not going to do it tomorrow.
Well, why not? I mean, if we're going to do,
because we're going to be changing all those SKUs, and it's. I thought we weren't doing that tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what we're gonna. We'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
Well, anyways,
we can go to the bins and do that. That's a lot.
I didn't say go to the bins tomorrow.
I thought you did say.
No,
that.
I said if we're going to do inventory tomorrow, then we'll go to the bins on Tuesday.
Oh.
So that's the long version of the answer to your question, JD. No, we'll go into this week. Joanne says they are just restructuring debt with the bankruptcy, not closing stores. There you go. I agree. If you're going to sell only clothes, you need to do high value. Yeah. Well, we have luck with the low value stuff, to be honest with you.
Well, we
it's
don't
just
sell
a
only
slower.
clothes.
Yeah. It's just a. Oh yeah, I know we don't do only clothes, but it's just a slower sales cycle. But yeah.
I honestly hate selling clothes. I still hate selling them. I hate it so much. Well, I mean, I'm glad you don't mind it, and I'm glad you're taking the pictures and everything, because I literally hate it.
Okay. Today I packed sales that included a bra, a CD, a lot of 8 books, and a quilt pattern. I'm truly a random seller, but it works. Yeah, we are too. We have some niches, but or niches, but yeah, it works.
We have some niches.
I hate taking pictures of clothes. It's so difficult. Yeah.
I hate taking pictures of clothes. Do you have a mannequin? It does help.
Mannequins do help. Yeah, they have these
cheaper
cheaper
or the flat lay.
Yeah,
as people do.
The cheaper, flat lay's a pain in the ass though. Especially if you're trying to make it look nice. If you're just trying to do measurements, it's not that big of a deal. But especially t-shirts, because you have to get the seams perfectly next to each other, or else then it looks stupid. And it just, the mannequin makes a world of difference. And they have some cheap ones on.
I think ours are $50 for the male and female pair or something.
Yeah, 25 a piece. Yeah.
But they're also broken. So
they're cheap, but they work. Yeah.
One fell down the stairs and it broke whenever I was putting it in the hallway.
I have a bunch of dresses to steam for the wrinkles from before. You have to price aggressively now or get buried in search. eBay has made some monster changes. Best starting last April. Yeah. That was one of the reasons we got rid of the sale. Because it's worthless, because it just eliminates everybody. That once you get buried, that's why we had to go down and go through all this stuff, because a lot of them were just buried, or they sold on Poshmark and didn't come off eBay, or they sold on eBay and then they didn't pay for it, so it came off all the other platforms. Right. It just there's a ton. So what's up, Sal? How's it going?
Hello.
The best match. Yeah, I put a hook in my ceiling. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, we have one. We hang the dresses from it.
We hang the whole mannequin from it, though.
Yeah. And it's sometimes dicey if it's going to stay on the hook or not.
Yeah. So, but, other than that, that was our day. And I flooded Depop with every bit of clothing we have. We have tons of new with tag LuLaRoe stuff that we got at the bins, and they're all small and extra small. So I'm hoping there's a small person on Depop that buys it all.
Who likes LuLaRoe that we've been sitting on for 2 years,
or wants some cheap shirts and dresses, because I'll get rid of those quickly. But we have tons of that stuff. But we got it all at the bins for next to nothing. So, and we've sold a bunch of it, because there was a bunch in that. I remember grabbing it all, and we had tons of it, and we sold a whole bunch of it. So we had
a whole cart.
Yeah. So what's up? Not so shorty. Sup? How's it going?
Sup?
Yeah.
Hello there.
There we go.
Hello there.
Hello there. That's Obi-Wan. What else? Oh, we had pizza yesterday. We had a very interesting pizza. Well, Sarah didn't you kind of liked it, but you didn't like the meat that was on it.
Um, so I like the pepperoni, but what was it?
The pepperoni's good.
Sopressata? Was that
It
what
was
was on it?
sopressata, like a cheddar and like Italian cheese blend, basil shreddings
Yeah,
on it, a spicy
I'm
tomato
about the
sauce,
basil shred. I'm about
and then
that.
not a hot honey, but a honey drizzle. And it was good, but you're right. The sopressata, when you cook it, it kind of has that like grease taste to it.
It tastes like wet dog.
Okay.
It's
But
nasty.
it was good. It was really, I liked it, but I can understand why you didn't like it.
Disgusting. It tasted
They
like a wet
drastically
dog
changed
smell.
The weighting given to prices versus median sold, which is whack. If I have a mint pair of pre-owned shoes worth $75, but the average sold price is $30 because of condition, I'm screwed. Yeah. So it was good. I mean, that was that, and then we had pepperoni, and then we had some garlic knots. So we've since Thursday we've kind of been off the rails a little bit with the diet, but we're coming back starting tomorrow. I think
I'm kind of a little stalled right now because I haven't been very strict. I mean, I've still been staying like basically at my calories, but like I mean, I'm still under, but I haven't been like as strict with myself.
Yeah.
So I'm still like just right at 40 pounds. So, but I'm hoping, let me tell you, today I went out and I did some weeding in our garden because we want to grow some vegetables and such since we're eating a lot of salads. And I mowed around the garden and I also did weed whacking. Now, I didn't mow our whole lawn because as we all know how terrible our lawn is. We talk about it all the time.
Yes.
But it was so much easier to push the lawnmower and carry that weed whacker. It was like night and day.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine 40 pounds. That's like wearing a tire around your waist.
Yeah,
so imagine mowing the grass with a tire around your waist. It was like night and day. If I felt like I could mow and mow and mow, and I will be this week probably.
Yeah. What's up, Shorty? Half the time the average sold price eBay shows when listing isn't even the same shoes, but my listing quality. Yeah, I hate that too. What's up, Fart Sack? How's it going? Gotta love a woman that lives in weed whack.
I don't mind. I don't mind it. It's a free exercise.
Still waiting for the snow to melt. Maybe in a few days it will be gone. Yeah. It's yeah, we I don't know if you guys I don't know if it made the national news or not, but we got flooded again.
Yes,
Half of our city was underwater, which happens all the time. It's not like major parts of the city. The city's built for that, but our what we call our Point State Park, which is where the confluence of the three rivers come together. There's a big fountain there, and that was completely part of the river. So,
yes, it was submerged.
Yeah, and then all the stairs leading up to our from the river to our baseball and football stadiums were underwater as well. So we got a ton of rain, which is the only reason we didn't mow today is because we would both be sliding down the hill. But
yeah, I just wanted to go around like the garden, like that one patch right like in front of the like steps right there. I needed to. That was like so out of control.
It was very puffy.
Yeah.
I think you might have actually bought us a week by doing that, but
no, Adam. Just because
I don't think we're going to get to do it.
The puffiness.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to do it. Because
Adam, you will make any excuse to not do it.
We're getting another 3 days of rain this week.
You will make any excuse. He hates it so bad.
I'm partnering with a storage unit buyer, 50-50 split for helping unload units. I just picked up 12 huge boxes of great stuff, and then I can handle. I'm watching y'all from a pickup bed freezing. Oh, well, get warm, but that's awesome. Not freezing. That you're partnering with a storage unit guy. That's pretty cool. Sarah, the Care Bear you sent me was in really great condition. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. That was from the bins. I found it and I sent her a picture.
After all the Yahoos went through that bin too, it was just chilling there right on top. I think somebody picked it up and thought it was a monitor. Yeah, put it back.
They did.
Something.
They put it back. I saw the girl who had it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Saturday, I had to help haul branches from a 35-foot pine tree. High winds took it down. Oh, God. Did you Lovebird share where you celebrated your anniversary dinner? We didn't have an anniversary dinner. We had a evening. So we went and did our favorite thing, which is go gamble at the casino. And then the casino was kind enough to give us a free night in the new hotel. And so we stayed overnight.
10 out of 10 for the hotel.
I will say, yeah, the if you're ever in the Pittsburgh area and you find yourself looking for a place to stay, if it's reasonable enough, the landing hotel connected to Rivers Casino is quite nice. The only thing that is that I will say, this, I know we always talk about like we get reselling to food, so here goes. They offer free breakfast in the morning, and I have stayed in my fair share of hotels because I used to travel for the companies I worked for quite frequently, and this was by far, in a way, the worst breakfast I've ever. And they call it a full breakfast, but it's a continental breakfast with eggs.
It's a buffet.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. But it's a continental breakfast, so it has all the cold crap and the coffee and the water and the juice. But then it also has 3, sternos with eggs, potatoes, pancakes, and what's the last one? Oh, sausage patties. And the eggs were powdered eggs, of course, which is fine. I understand, this is free. So, but
this is free.
They like put too much water in them or something. So they were like goopy. Like they were like it was like this sludge of eggs. It was disgusting. And then the potatoes had no flavor whatsoever. Then the sausage
disappointment
was like they boiled it in its own grease to warm it up. Like that's what it tasted like. It was all terrible. Like I had 2 bites of the eggs, a bite of the sausage, and a couple bites of the potatoes. And I was like, I drank the apple juice I got, and I got up and texted Sarah. I'm like, do you want anything from Starbucks? Because I'm getting a breakfast sandwich.
I got a cake pop.
I literally paid for a Starbucks breakfast sandwich and coffee before I went back to that buffet. It was awful. However, the hotel itself and the room and everything, it's great. It's
super clean.
Yeah.
Super clean. The bed was a little soft. My back still hurts, but it was, whatever.
You know how like most hotels have like the crappy hotel cable or whatever? This did not. It had regular Xfinity cable in it, which was awesome. So
I would definitely stay there again.
Yeah.
We usually Uber when we go down to the casino, and it costs like $30 each way. So if we have a free night, totally worth it
stay there.
to pay, $10 tip to the valet.
And there was no
overnight.
like other fees. There was no resort fee or anything like it. It was totally zero.
Just $100 hold for incidentals, and then they take it off.
I got that back. Yeah, missed my neighbor's house by 5 feet. Jeez, what's wrong with these people? Fools. Yeah, no. That's good to know that the casino hotel is nice. It's very nice.
Yeah, go check it out. You should stay there.
They make a remote control lawnmower called the Yarbo. It has attachments for snowplow. I know. And it's very expensive. Because we looked into it. Yeah, it also has a certain amount of degree that it will work on, like as far as hills.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, the one that we would need to cut our lawn is like 10 grand or something. I'm like, because not only do we have a very steep lawn, we also have a very large lawn, and most of them would run out of batteries long before it would be done.
Yeah,
so.
I'll be honest. Cutting the grass does suck, but afterwards you feel so good. You feel so good afterwards.
I feel stuffed up and
I feel so good. And then we had like 1 beer in our fridge. It wasn't a Guinness because we have some Guinness in there. And I drank it. You know how I love that beer after mowing the grass? Oh my gosh. It was so refreshing.
Yeah.
It was great.
So I was busy cross-listing everything we found today.
Yeah, I was actually glad that you were doing that and it wasn't me. I was glad that I was outside.
I doubt a remote control snowblower could have handled 7 inches of wet slush we got nailed with. Some people were out with out of power for 2 days. It was a mess. Yeah. There's not much that can handle those slushes unless you got a powerful truck with a plow on it. That's about all it can do it. We get that constantly, Tina, because we're always in the slush area, it seems.
Yeah, we definitely get the slush.
Yeah, we get a lot of slush. So, but
right.
Yeah, no, that was our anniversary. It was fun.
It was so fun.
I
had a great time.
The only bartender at that casino,
yes,
that could make a Manhattan.
That guy was, and he hooked us up too.
Yeah.
Whenever we first sat down, cool. He totally hooked us up. Gave us a really good discount.
No, I don't care. What's up, Roman?
My mom was telling me that, and I'm like, you don't even like. She's like, I don't even like baseball. She's like, I know, but she just is always,
I don't pay attention to baseball. The only time I pay attention to baseball is like towards the tail end of the World Series. I'm just not a baseball fan. It's so boring to me. I just can't do it. Are you ready for the eclipse? I guess. I don't know. What are we? Okay, you got to answer. But are we talking like conspiracy theory ready for the eclipse, or am I just ready to? We don't have glasses or anything. Like we're not going to go out and watch it or anything like that.
No, my mom asked me to get her some, so I got her some.
Yeah, I don't.
Excuse me. It's
really
at 2 o'clock, I think, here.
Yeah, I don't really care. I know that you hear that they're I know the school district I went to is having flexible learning day, so they're staying home.
Oh.
And virtually having classes. And I'm like, what? When we were kids, they wouldn't cancel class for shit. And now they cancel it because they don't want kids to go outside and get blinded by it. And I'm like, come on. Like, these kids
okay.
They used to, they never cancel. Like, I remember standing outside when it was like -6 outside waiting for the damn bus.
And walking to school uphill both ways?
No, I mean, but legitimately, when it was like -6, I remember I would stand in my doorway and like wait for the bus to come, and like I could hear the bus coming up the hill, and I'd run out and go get the bus.
Yes,
and like everybody would do that. But now, if it's like -6, they call school. They're like, "No, you don't have to go," and it's like, "Come on!" Like,
well, don't they all know?
They gotta toughen these kids up a little. Let them freeze a little. The kid that gets frostbite does not get to walk. That's the way it works.
Don't they all do their schooling on like the computer or whatever now?
Not all the time. No.
What about COVID? Like, didn't they do it during that?
They did do it. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Let's go Bucks. Yes, that's right. We were driving down there to Waco to see it. Cool. Raining here, and we're not in the total zone. We'll just catch on to yeah. We're gonna be at like 75% cloud cover by then. So I might be too cloudy for the night. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty bad. Hitting up west to get some bomb ass kolaches. That sounds good. Wolfman's goodies. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for the $5. Wolfman, have you been in here before? Did you just roll in with the $5? We appreciate it. Too late. Let them freeze. Yeah, I mean, come on. You got to toughen these kids up a little, right? What did George Carlin's joke? Was it survival of the fittest? The kid that swallows too many marbles doesn't get to grow up to have kids of his own. Nope. All right. Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Oh, I guess Roman. Sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, but for like an eclipse, like it seems like the worst excuse. It's like, well, the kids may stare at the eclipse. Well, no shit, they're going to stare at the eclipse. So,
this is my question. So, okay, now I might be stupid. Okay, I could be stupid. You're not supposed to stare at the sun like normally, right?
No.
Well,
you're especially not supposed to stare.
Okay, why?
It's brighter. The aura's brighter.
Okay. Like, because it's like coming out around the edge or something?
Yeah,
is that?
I can't remember what they call that around the edge that you can't normally see. But when the eclipse happens, you can see it. Somebody will probably tell us in a moment. But yeah, I mean, come on.
So you're
there had to be an eclipse at some point when we were in school, and I guarantee you.
Well, wasn't there just one a couple years ago?
You know what? No, I remember there being an eclipse when we were in school. We made those stupid boxes with the pinhole in them.
Yes.
Yeah, so there definitely
Why
was.
are you allowed to look at it through a little hole? What's the deal with that?
Well, you're not looking at it. All you're doing is you're creating your own little piece of. Yeah. You're not. It looks like it, but it's not. It's kind of dumb, but I agree. They didn't have to cancel school they didn't cancel school for shit. You had to do the snow dance and pray the weather gods. Yeah. You have to be the fastest when the bear is chasing you. That's right. Sure. Stare at the sun. Blindness will be in your near future. My cousin married a former Pirates pitcher. Could have went whenever I want for free. Still don't go. He's on the White Sox now and sucks. Yeah, that's I
don't really like baseball at all, but I like, I can go for the atmosphere.
Well, my mom's old company used to get tickets all the time, and
I can get.
I
down
could have
with the
gone whenever I
atmosphere.
wanted, and we never went. I think we went once or twice. We went once, me and you,
We did, yes.
and it was we
I
were
was
gone
down.
by
With,
the
I was
seventh
down
inning.
with the atmosphere. Well, it was fine because we were under the shaded section.
Yeah,
That was fine
I
with
have
me.
a welding helmet. Yeah, that'll work. If someone can watch the eclipse when it happens, someone can't watch the eclipse when it happens tomorrow. They can watch the replay of the eclipse on Tuesday. Yes. Wait, what were the glasses that were just made a few? Wait, were the glasses that were just made a few years ago? You mean ours? No, we didn't watch them with glasses. We had the box with the pinhole in it.
I bought my mom glasses for it off Amazon.
Yeah.
So she said she
I
wanted
skipped
some.
over a question, but I figured this is going to take some time. So, Tina asks, Sarah, did you take your first machine in for repair?
Okay, so here's what happened, right? So I called the old guy. Remember we were talking about the old guy? I called him up.
Are you gonna tell everybody what you did, or are you gonna just get to that?
I'm gonna tell the story in chronological order.
Okay.
Okay. So I was, it was last Monday, and I was out delivering groceries, and on my way back to pick up another order, I was like, I'm gonna call the sewing machine guy because I usually in the mornings I'll go out until like noon, then I'll come back, and then we'll go to the bins or I'll work on dolls and we'll list stuff or whatever. So I'm out and I'm like, I'm gonna call this dude. They said they didn't open until 2. But I'm like, I'm going to call him anyway. It's like 10 in the morning. So he answers and I said, this is what's going on with my sewing machine. Can you fix it? And he said, well, it sounds like the timing's off. Like you went over something heavy and it jolted it and the timing went off. And I was like, well, that's exactly what it said when I looked it up, on YouTube. That's exactly what it said. And he said, well, you can bring it in, but it's going to be $89.99. Because it's going to be a full service plus whatever parts I need if I need parts. And he's like, how old is it? And I'm like, oh, well, it's like, I only got it like the end of January. And so he said, well, it's still under warranty. He's like, don't even bring it to me because it's going to be a waste of money. He's like, it's, under warranty and you can get it fixed for free. So, which normal me would have been like, well, I'm just taking it in. I really don't care if it's under warranty. Well, I do care actually, because it's going to be over $100. I only paid $200 for the machine.
Right.
So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe I'll just return it to Amazon. But no, it's past 60 days, so I can't return it to Amazon. So if you go on like Amazon's customer service, they hook you up with like Singer's warranty department or whatever and tell you where to go to, they have has like a live chat or whatever, which I still have not done. It's sitting back here on the floor. But so at this point, I'm like, I just need to get a new sewing machine and I need it like right this second. So Adam's like, well, why don't we just go to Joann Fabrics and look at theirs, then you can at least see how they are and this and that and that.
Test drive them.
Test drive them, which I didn't even know until we got there. So we get there to Joann Fabrics. This is the most precious lady. I think her name was Kay. I know she's not watching, but
No,
was
she
Kay.
might be.
Hey, I love you. You're the best. So anyway, this old lady Kay, she's probably not that old. She's like 60. I don't even know. She's like, well, what kind of sewing machine do you want? What do you do with it? Blah 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 blah. And Adam's like, she makes doll dresses and I said, she's like, well, what do you have now? And I told her what happened. The Singer heavy duty, what is it, 4411? I'm sorry. It's not heavy duty. It's not.
It's light duty.
It's definitely light duty. It can
He said duty.
two things. It's not that good, okay? So anyhow, so she's like, and I said, I want to spend like $800. Like, I'll spend like $800. So she's like showing me the machines and this and that. So she shows me a couple different machines, and then she shows me this one. It's the Husqvarna Jade 20. It's this green machine. It's sitting right over here. There it is. Okay, beautiful.
It doesn't look like a sewing machine right now.
No, but it has a duck on it. But look, here we go. It's like this pulls out. Okay, look, this pulls right out. This flips up. Does all these stitches. Oh my gosh, beautiful. So much better than that stupid paper case that came on the other machine. Anyway. So anyhow, so she's like, try it out, blah, blah, blah. So I tried out, literally. Okay. It is like a whisper. It is so quiet. It is like so quiet and it is like so smooth. Okay. You do not need, like, with that Jade 20, you don't need freaking like a lead piece of fabric. It never sucks the thread back up. The freaking bobbin threading is like, you don't have to wheel
Now you're
down.
just speaking different language at this point.
You don't have to wheel down. No, a lot of people in here sew. You don't have to.
Yikes. Wow. Shorty coming out of the gate.
You don't have to put the needle down to pull up the bobbin thread. You just like wrap it around, it snaps off, and it like threads itself. It's freaking amazing. It doesn't go ka-clunk when it's going over like thicker fabric. It does all these patterns. Look, I did like a trial run of patterns on this piece of fabric. Look, it sews like freaking like coffee beans, stars, scroll, little bows, flowers. Look at this. Okay, look what else. Okay, I started making Christmas dresses. Look at this. You can make like a little snowflake edge. Is this not the cutest, right? So I'm thinking, and I'm starting all the Christmas and all the Halloween early. I started these Halloween ones, but with the bottom of this, how cute would it be to use black thread and put like little black stars or something? Like that would be so cute. And it can do all of that. 10 out of 10. It was $600. It was $200 less than I wanted to spend. Now it was on sale because it was originally like $6 something, I think, or $7.50 maybe. Night and day. It's night and day.
Just that.
It's like amazing.
You've made Susan and Shorty jealous.
Go buy one.
Roman probably doesn't care. Totes
Go get yourself one.
Yellow. What's up, Jared? Are you ready for the eclipse? You know the world is going to end. Right? All right. Yeah, that's what they say. That's every time, right? The Mayan what did we have? The Mayan calendar, the world was going to end. Total eclipse. Yeah. Of
course.
I think we're all.
It's gonna be.
Here's my prediction for the solar eclipse. It's going to get dark, and it's going to get light again, and then we're going to see it on television, and that's probably.
You know what it's going to be? It's going to be a
I
total
feel like I'm watching an infomercial. I know. I was trying to rein her back in.
I'm telling you. And you know, it's
one chop, that easy. 2 chops. How many easy payments will it be? That's right. 4 easy payments. Yep,
now,
exactly.
unfortunately, I didn't get it on the easy payments. Go buy it.
Female Billy Mays on slightly less coke.
Oh, well, you should have seen the lady, how excited I was. She thought literally, she must have thought I was wowed. Like she really must have thought I was wowed.
She definitely was one of those people. Then
she was showing me the other machines, right? And like we go over, and there's this Adam's like, "Oh, does this embroidery one? Do you program this and it does it itself?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well, how much is that one? $19,000? I don't think so."
Right? Yeah, you'll see it 900 times on the news. Hey, I can get a Cabbage Patch doll on 4 easy payments. You can. Go to Macari and use what do they call that credit thing that Macari uses?
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Aspire or whatever. Yeah. Adam, most likely
like
aliens will also be watching from the moon without glasses. Probably. They don't need glasses. They think it's funny. That was the most likely and independent dealer inside
yes.
of them.
Yeah, the Vikings, the Viking Sewing Center.
See you, Wolfman. We appreciate the super chat. Or maybe you're just saying later to something else. I don't know.
Let me tell you.
Leaving,
so,
thanks for stopping
guys, by. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Well, good. We got that.
The sewing machine. Beautiful. I've been, I love it so much. It just gives me such joy in my life. Now, honestly, I'm glad though that I didn't start with it, but This thing now, I don't like. I am going to get it fixed because I do want to back up just in case something would happen to this thing. But how could anything happen to this thing? It's perfect in every way. It's perfect.
I have almost no idea what you're talking about here.
What?
Nope.
What is happening?
I got nothing on this one, Shorty. I caught your last one, but this one, not so much. So, do we have any funny? I thought we had a funny reselling story. I'm sure it's a joke, but it's a joke that summoned Chalutu to divide. I don't know who Chachutlu is.
Chachutlu?
Chachutlu? I don't know.
Chachootloops?
Jared got it. I didn't get it. It went over my head.
It's probably some like I don't even know what.
Yeah, I don't know.
What in the ass?
Here, you get that.
Guys, look, I got new Hello Kitty
you
fabric.
lost me on reverse reach around, Bobber. That's right. I thought we have. Sarah got a little sassy with a lady Cabbage Patch buyer on eBay the other day.
I don't care anymore. I really don't care. I just don't care.
This person messages us and she's like, "Hey, I have 2 questions for you. Number one, I noticed on the on the item description that you said this was an 80s Cabbage Patch doll, and then I noticed one of the pictures. This is she's already bought it.
Honestly,
like we've already shipped it. But it was Sarah's fault, and she admitted to it. She said, "I'm really sorry. You're more than." So she said, "I really wanted an 80s doll," but then she said, my second question to you is USPS has not moved. It hasn't moved since the scan in Pittsburgh or something."
Wrong.
And we're like,
well,
okay.
First of all, so this was like 6 a.m. on like Saturday
Wrong.
or something. Yeah, exactly. That she messages me. And like I did make a typo because I use a template because most of my dolls are from the 80s. Now some are from 90s and some are from 2000s.
And I his nerd card.
And I usually
I'm not that much of a nerd.
No, he's saying you have to turn in because you're not a nerd enough.
I know. I don't think I had a nerd card to begin with.
Oh. Well, so anyway, and I have a template that I use. Now, I usually change the date, but I forgot to change the date this time. My bad. So I told her that. I'm like, I'm really sorry about this. I apologize again. You're welcome to return it when you receive it. But it looks like the tracking updated yesterday and said that it was going to be delivered late. And then I said to her, as I would think you would know that when after we ship the package, we have no control over how it's handled. And then I was like, if you don't like how the post office is handling your package, you should probably let them know.
Contact them and see how well that goes for
And she never messaged back. She said she was very
I understand
unhappy.
the first part of it.
Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault,
Yeah, I understand the first part of it, but like, obviously, if it's updated and it's tracking, what the hell kind of like people think that we have like this, like when we become resellers, they're like, okay, here's an 800 number. This will answer all your questions. And if one of your packages is moving slow, just call this number.
Do you think they care?
And we'll find it and push it through. Like they think we have this like magical, because like people call all the time and they're like, "Hey, my postcard is still stuck in Ohio. Is there anything you can do?" No.
What would we do?
Like, I don't work for the post office. I'm not carrying this thing to you. Like, there's nothing I can do. I can do the exact same thing as you, and I could call the post office and ask them where it is. And they're going to tell me, what does it say on the tracking? Well, it says it's in Ohio. Well, it's probably in Ohio then.
Yeah. Why? Why? Who thinks this? Like when I order anything from anywhere, I don't think that the person that sent it is responsible in any way.
No, even
for
Amazon
how it's
isn't
getting
responsible for their
Right.
own carriers.
I mean, they lost my toilet paper like 2 weeks ago. Okay. I ordered toilet paper off them. It never showed.
No.
No, Adam, it's good. No, we're not. And you know what? I'm the one that saved us because you were in charge of the toilet paper. And
I did bad. Quilted Northern. Or was it not Quilted Northern? What was it?
No, it was Angel Soft.
Angel Soft sucks. Terrible.
Yeah, it's not soft.
It's like wiping your ass with sandpaper. It's awful. Way to
You're
go,
the one. Oh,
because
yeah.
you don't know who Cthulhu is. Is it Cthulhu? I don't know. It's from H.P. Lovecraft. And yeah, see, I don't play any of those games. So
Dungeons and Dragons.
I tell at least 2 people a day they are morons and should stick to the flea markets. Don't feel bad. I swear.
I just don't care.
I could see Tommy actually typing that exactly the way
I really could care
she's
less.
on crack. Only 2 morons per day. I've run into way more morons than that in a day. Sorry, the crystal ball's out of service for the foreseeable future. Yeah. What? Yeah. The Tooth-Loo. No. Okay.
Cthulhu, I think.
Stop. There's a reason I don't play that game, and that's one of them. The names are so damn hard to pronounce. We bought. I don't know. This is random, but it's funny. Well, it's funny to us. It might not be funny to you at all, but I'm going to talk about it. So I don't know. One of the first trips to the bins that we ever took. I found these Dungeon D&D books. They were the books, the actual softback books.
Are you talking about the Drizzt?
Yeah. So we listed them all and everything, and they sold really well and quickly. And one of them was the return of the Drizzt or something. And I don't know, Sarah and I just thought that was the funniest thing that they called it the Drizzt. And that word has stuck with us.
It's probably not
for
even
the last 2
the
years.
right way.
Yeah, we're probably mispronouncing it or whatever. But
to say it.
Sarah calls something on her sewing machine the Drizzt now.
No, I call these pins the pin brand. It's all wet because my pop was on it or whatever. It's called Dritz, Dritz. Ignore my dirty nails because I was digging in the dirt. But I call them the Drizzt pins. Just I don't know. It's the Drizzt.
There's some of our nerdness right there. I swear to God, I send them exactly how I feel in block. If they don't read the description, I want no parts of them as a buyer. eBay has far the lowest IQ buyers on. I don't know about that. Makari's pretty bad. It isn't a game. It's a mythical character from stories of H.P. Lovecraft. I'm not trying to pronounce the name again. Is a very famous thing. I'm a major face palming, right? But if I have no interest in Dungeons and Dragons whatsoever, why would I know this? Have you ever heard me talk about it outside of, hey, I sold Dungeons and Dragons this?
The Drizzt.
The Drizzt is a dark elf. Are we pronouncing that correctly?
The Drizzt is a pin brand.
Has anybody figured out who is paying for Makari returns? It seems that Makari is.
It seems to me.
That's what I've heard. I haven't heard anybody actually get one of these returns. But yeah. It seems that Makari is the one paying for it. If anybody's got one yet, because it's only 3 days for any reason. From what everyone's telling me. And so from what I'm hearing, it's Makari is paying for it. We are not. Because we don't have any ability to control that, so they would have to pay for it. Now, maybe they pay for it and take it out of us, but I couldn't see them doing that. So.
Maybe.
Yes. Oh, wow, we're pronouncing that correctly. Too legit. Too legit.
To the Drizzt.
Thank you.
It's the Drizzt.
Yes. Yeah. It's never been an interest of mine. It's like people that say the shirt says XL on the tag and you said it was XL in the description, but it must be a small XL. I have learned over the years to do it this lengthwise and then pit to pit measurements on every shirt. And I have a ruler and I take a picture of the ruler lying on it, and then I take a picture of the ruler lying on the other way, and I still get the. What's the pit to pit measurement? And I literally respond back.
People
photo 4.
Sometimes I don't even respond anymore.
It has nothing to do with Dungeons and Dragons. Why are you still trying to get me to care? It's firmly entrenched in pulp culture. Cartman destroyed Burning Man while riding the Chute Loop in South Park. Countless examples. I don't care. Sarah, what size bags do you send your cabbies in?
I just ordered today because I ran out. I'll let you know. Hold on. Let me see.
No. I tell them they must be a fat XL. Good one.
I'm a fat XL. Actually.
Yeah, and then that's the thing, especially when it comes to t-shirts. T-shirts are. It doesn't some of them are longer than others. Some of them are wider than others. Like the XL, like saying, "Oh, I always wear an XL," like I don't know how you could do that, because like an American Eagle XL is tiny compared to most XLs, and like Aeropostale small. Like certain things just like you got to know your measurements and you got to know the shirt. Like I personally would never buy like a t-shirt that I know nothing about. Like, I mean, it's very difficult unless it's like a size that I know is going to be big on me. Like I know 3XLTs, 95% of them are going to be long enough, if not too long. So I buy those all the time because most of them work. But I also know that like some 3XLs fit me just fine. Some 2XLs fit me just fine. Like it just depends on the shirt. Like I know Liquid Blues 3XLs fit me, but they're tight for the moment because they normally have those major graphics on them. So they're going to be tight for a bit. But
yeah, the 2XLs are like kind of tight on me.
So they just like, I know what, so like I'll buy Liquid Blue 3XLs on Amazon because I know they fit me, but I would never buy like a brand that I have no idea, or like especially like a major like fashionable brand like Aeropostale or American Eagle or something. I know they're probably going to be too small. So I always say vintage size runs small in my descriptions. Yeah, I've just done the.
People should just know that. You know what I mean? Like, why are people so stupid?
I just do the measurements on it now, and we got a return the other day. Someone was like, "Yeah, the waist is just too small," and we're like, literally, picture 4 is how long the waist is. Like,
right?
You didn't know?
She's stupid.
But it's coming back. Well, she hasn't shipped it yet, so. You don't wear an XL if my wife washes it, guaranteed. Second shrunken laundry joke of the day. Something tells me this is going to happen to you a lot, Tom. Sometimes you just have to vent. That's right. What's up, Marketplace? How's it going?
14 by 20 for the bags. If anyone else cares, I sent you the link, Shorty.
Yeah.
I saw you just texted me back.
Yeah, they're the best ones we found.
Yeah,
because we tried to go cheap for a little while and use like the clear garbage bags, and that just looks janky. So we stopped.
Yeah. I use the Spartan Industrial.
It sucks paying for those things because like they're going right in the trash can, but like it's just a better presentation. That too, yeah. And it
has I do a lot.
The appropriate warnings on it.
Yeah, so your kid doesn't shove their face in there and die.
That is a requirement to sell on Amazon. Did you know that? If you send anything in a clear plastic bag, it has to have the warning.
Yeah. Guys, Adam, show my Batman cabbie.
The masses
it's in
have
there.
Common sense.
Show my Batman cabbie. Adam's like, this. I don't know if this is gonna sell or not.
I was conflicted on this one.
It did. It sold. Batman cabbie. So
big hair,
cute.
don't care. Yeah, it's got like a Batman comic. The only reason I was concerned is I thought you'd have to find the person that loves Batman and also likes Cabbage Patches.
Guess what? I just found them.
Yeah, no, I mean, if sold right away. Natural selection, yes. We are getting rid of that. That is not happening anymore. Apparently, the kid that would ordinarily suffocate himself in a bag, the parents know better when the bag gets there. The other good one is the bucket warning that are on buckets.
Yeah, they always show the kid like this
falling into the bucket. It's like
does that happen a lot?
It must. It's like the warning at the casino not to leave your kid in the car while you go in and gamble.
Well,
you would think that would be common sense, but it's not.
Well, I don't know. There are a lot of people that have a lot of problems in this world.
Problems are one thing. Doing something that you know is not good for your child this is totally another thing. The dress is amazing. Batman is amazing. See, you need. I stand corrected. I didn't think it would not sell. Let me clarify. I just thought, out of all of them, that would be the most difficult because Batman and Cabbage Patches don't typically go together. But it did. It worked.
Yes, I sold that one. I sold another Care Bears one. I'm making for one of my customers. I'm making her a Care Bears one. Well, I have the dress set aside in there. But I did make some other really cute ones. This purple one. We have candy. There's this one flowers. I sold the other purple version of this dress already on a doll. Adam picked this fabric. Bugs.
The bugs. Yeah.
I have that on one now. I thought this one turned out really cute. I'm gonna put some red, white, and blue ribbon around the waist. That one turned out cute too.
That's good.
And then I have the holiday ones that I'm working on.
You have to get that cabbie behind you because I think people need to see poor posture
What?
cabbie.
It's not poor posture.
He's terrible posture.
It's a girl. First,
she has poor posture.
She's fine. Just let her be.
Can
I don't
you
feel
get
like getting her. Seriously. I have really terrible.
And let nature figure it all out. There you go. Adam is wrong. I know. I stand corrected. Well, they don't let you bring the kids to the slots. What the hell else are you going to do? Take it you never heard it. I know. What about lawnmowers? Do not use lawnmowers as a head trimmer. True, a guy sues the lawnmower company for $12 million. Sometimes stupidity pays. It's true. Those are cute, Sarah. All right, you guys got to see this Cabbage Patch. I am calling this Cabbage Patch poor
What's wrong with it?
Cabbie.
What's wrong with it?
It's got very bad posture.
It's called a messy face Cabbage Patch. See, like it has like food. It has like you can't really see.
She's like, bleh. Like she can't hold her head up.
She's supposed to be eating a cup. She's supposed to be eating a cupcake.
Yeah, but look at her. She's got very bad posture. Show her from the side again.
She has sprinkles on her face. You can't really see, but she does. They're called messy face dolls. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just staring at her over your shoulder, and I'm like, you guys.
She needs a shirt. I don't know if I have a cute shirt for her.
The problem is one person comes up with a modern solution to something, and we have to crap on it and tell them they can't do it. Right. No back support. Poor posture. Patty the cabbie. That's right.
Patty.
Where do you get all these Cabbage Patch dolls, anyways?
Well, I get them a lot of places. I get them on online auctions. I get them local auctions.
Her name is Scoliosis Susan. Slouchy McSlouchins.
I'm giving her clothes right now.
I'm sorry. Bearded Broken Tuber, yours is good, but Scoliosis Susan is awesome.
I'm giving her a shirt that I made.
Oh, that's funny.
Right now. She's getting an outfit.
Adam's
been really upset she hasn't had clothes.
I've been upset about that, and her scoliosis bothers me.
Here, guys, I'm fixing her up right now. Her scoliosis has you worried.
Oh.
It's
a good one.
She's gonna...
Yeah, she gets them from there. Right, sometimes we find them at the bins. See, the advantage she has, Jared, is that most people are putting the ones she's taking back because they're dirty and their hair's all messed up or whatever, and
they're jacked.
She's refurbishing them. So like we found one at the bins the other day, and even Sarah was like, I don't know, this one might not work out, and she went to go put it back, and I'm like, I feel like you can save it, and she did, and it's old. So a lot of the times the ones that she finds are in pretty bad shape and no one really wants them anyway, so she buys them and then fixes them up. So.
Okay, let me get.
Yeah, it works out. So
she needs a
sell her as a real life garbage pail kid sample / prototype. Yeah, she loves them. She does. Must have missed her yearly check-in at the cabbie nurse. She might have.
Oh, guys, I fixed her up. Hold on.
Yeah, but she still has scoliosis.
Scoliosis.
Scoliosis. She's still slouchy McSloucherton.
Okay. Oh my God, Cat.
Was that Chonker?
Yeah, I fixed her up. Look. What?
Can you straighten her head at least? She's looking to the right.
This is how she is. I made the shirt. Okay, I made the shirt. I can't help it. Wait, she needs a doll stand. I can't go get it right now. I'm wearing terrible pajama pants, or else I would get up. But I'm wearing really bad.
She's fine.
Pajama pants.
Coming soon, Ricketts Rita. Look at this. You misspelled it twice. There you go. Got it. Keybird's not friendly tonight. She's cute. She is cute. She's just got a little bit of a head problem.
Maybe this bow isn't the
her
best.
head is way too
choice
heavy
for
for
her.
her body. So
I need to find a better bow, I think, for her. Let me see.
this is how you guys are getting an inside look on how the process goes.
I mean, it says... All right, maybe she's going to have this bow. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this bow is much better for her. She's got a smaller head.
Oh, JD, are you still here? I got some news that you might
There,
not hear.
see? That's better.
That's better.
That's better.
So I guess,
But yeah, she just is like...
yeah, she's very slouchy.
Slouchy girl.
I don't know. I don't remember when this was, but it probably had to be a couple months ago. You were telling me, well, JD was telling us that the chicken Big Mac is in Canada, and it's finally coming here. I had watched a reel the other day, and McDonald's is bringing back spicy McNuggets. They're doing a chicken Big Mac. They're doing a deluxe quarter pounder, and then they're doing something that we'll probably never ever get to have because it involves ice cream. Oh, they're doing what's that cookie that we like that they serve on planes?
Oh, Biscoff?
Biscoffs. They're doing Biscoff shakes.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, chicken Big Mac. So, but I love how McDonald's is like, we're rolling out new products, and it's the same shit. They just put it in different things. Like the chicken Big Mac is clearly McChicken patties with Big Mac sauce and shredded lettuce on it.
Of course it is.
Yeah, but yeah, no, they're doing this. I guess the spicy McNuggets are new, but they are bringing them back. Did you
I
guys
can get
feel the
behind a
earthquake the
spicy
other day?
McNugget.
No, we didn't. We're in the western part of the state. The eastern part of the state probably felt it. I know
Yeah.
people that were in Atlantic City that they were feeling it pretty big.
My friend said her husband felt it, like when he was out.
No, we
and
didn't
about.
feel anything. Normally, when they hit, though, they have a wider range where people feel it because the bedrock here is a little bit more solid than it is on the West Coast. So you do kind of feel it a little bit more in the smaller ones, kind of shake. But it was good. It was weird seeing that because I wouldn't
even have
very
known.
long time.
Yeah, well, I never felt one, but there was one here like several
It's
years
odd.
ago. My mom was at the VA hospital
remember.
with my dad, and were we
I wasn't
together
here.
then?
No, I wasn't here.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't remember when that like.
I was in the process of moving. I believe it was right before I moved. But it's weird. It's a very odd feeling because there's certain things that like you're standing still and the ground underneath you should not be moving, and you're like, wait a minute, and it takes you a minute because you're like, is somebody jumping up? And you're like, oh shit, it's an earthquake. So
Damn.
they need to bring back snack wraps and the chicken select tenders. Yes, and
I don't.
yes.
What's a chicken
The big and
select
tasty
tenders?
Yes, they need.
Yeah,
but
big and
I
tasty
feel
always.
like, you know what? The deluxe quarter pounder may be.
You don't
a
even
big and
like
tasty.
tomatoes. That's the thing about you.
It may. What was on that? Was there ketchup on the big and tasty? I can't remember.
There was tomatoes.
The deluxe quarter pounder with cheese is Roma tomatoes.
Yeah, which you don't like.
Really? It's a fresh take on the quarter pounder classic burger with crisp lettuce, 3 Roma tomato slices, and mustard. It looks like mustard, ketchup, and mayonnaise, pickles, and onions. Is that a big and tasty?
I hate the onions on a quarter pounder. They're so
Bearded Puggy, do
strong.
you remember? I remember there was mayonnaise on it. It was definitely a wider burger than like the Big Mac or the quarter pounder.
There's definitely tomatoes.
Yeah, I used to get it without tomatoes.
Of course you do.
Oh God, Jared, no. I mean, don't get me wrong.
What Adam? You always get
I
McRibs.
love the taste of them. They do not sit well. Do they sit well with anybody?
No. McDonald's makes me sick anymore, and
They
I
don't
hate to
sit
say
well with anybody. I don't
that, but
think.
it's the truth.
Yeah. The big and tasty consists of nice copy and paste. I like it. The big and tasty consists of seasoned quarter pound
110 grams of
beef meat patty with ketchup, mayonnaise, slivered onions, 2 dill pickles, leaf lettuce, and 1 tomato slice on a sesame seed bun. So the quarter pounder is essentially the same thing with mustard.
Mustard?
And 2 more tomato slices. So I always wanted a nice apartment in NYC high rise until I saw the video of them rocking and swaying in a 4.8 rumble. I can't imagine if they ever get a Cali quake. Probably the level of the city. It might. The problem with some of the buildings out here is there's a lot of old stone mason buildings out here still, and they're very rigid buildings. So if we get a 5 point something or above, there's going to be some cracks without a doubt. So.
Yeah.
Big and tasty was lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, mayos, and ketchup. Yeah. So it's that with mustard. They set well after 4 Pepto tabs. No. That's the problem. I love them, but they're, yeah. Guess who sold peanut brittle from Buc-ee's? Did you really? Nice.
Peanut brittle.
Personally, I think McDonald's is disgusting, but that's just me. It's disgusting. Yes. Is it?
I think it's delicious.
I think it's delicious, but it's also disgusting.
Oh, I think it's delicious, but it makes me so sick.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like I think it tastes delicious. I think it is also disgusting. It was the good leaf lettuce to not. Oh, okay, yeah, not the shredded iceberg crap. Got it.
I like iceberg.
Same here. It's not edible at all to me. I get a Coke if we take the kids. Yeah. 30-ounce container. Wow, 30-ounce container of peanut brittle. On eBay? Nice work. I like BK better.
Container.
Yeah.
I like BK better too.
I think if I had to pick like a fast food burger that I would want the most.
I'd pick Burger King.
I think I'd go with Wendy's. I think
really?
Yeah. The Dave's, the bacon, what is the Big Bacon Classic?
Oh yeah, I know. I know
burger.
that.
Yeah. Wow. Kelly and I agree on something. Can you believe it?
You always agree, don't you? Usually.
Getting a Dr. Pepper now. Most of our homes in Western PA have cracks in them from mine substance anyway. That's true. That was before leaf lettuce became a liability all of a sudden, and peanut butter is a weapon of mass destruction. That's true. Wendy's. Yeah. If I want a burger, well, okay. I mean, I was talking burgers that I could get my hands on today. In-N-Out blows them all out of the water. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah. We often agree. It's Sarah and I who don't. That's true. I guess that is true. Yeah. Burger, what a burger all the way. Here we go. BK for
what a burger.
The rodeo burger from BK is good. The onion rings are great, but Sarah and I definitely have to open the windows.
That make us ill.
Wendy's has the best burger for the low end food chains. Yeah, never been. Jared, if you ever get to the West Coast or even Texas, you got to have the In-N-Out.
Texas.
It'll destroy any fast food burger.
It is delish.
If I had to choose a burger anytime, gotta go with the orange and white. Give me a Whataburger. There you go. Wendy's, I like Good Dave's Hot and Juicy. Yeah, there we go. Whataburger is the best. There you go. Jared, don't bother. Whataburger is so much better. In-N-Out's great. I love In-N-Out.
Serious.
Here we go. We got the Whataburger crowds coming out. These are the people that have stock options in Whataburger.
I've never had it.
No, but we can. I believe there's one in Vegas now. So next time we
we don't live in Vegas, so
no, but we'll be back. Sooner or later, they'll entice us back with some offer.
I feel like the next time I go to Vegas, I literally need to. I take immune supplements every day now because I just don't want to be sick. Like I was after Christmas, I was so sick. Like I had COVID, I had a kidney infection. I was just so sick. Anyway. For like a month.
Didn't have COVID when you got back from Vegas. You had COVID.
No, but I had like RSV or whatever it was. I literally am. Every time you go to Vegas, you get so freaking sick. Every single time.
Well, I mean, if you don't drink the entire time you're there, it might help.
No, that's not it. It's like the being on the plane and the recycled air and the dry air and the dust and the air conditioning. No, it is a thing. I mean, I looked it up. Like people get sick
Well,
from it all the time.
Our little baby humidifier died on the way there, so maybe we'll have to try that.
Hotel
What
rooms are so dry, you know.
Whataburger, a true classic, made after you order it burger. Nice. I have Whataburger shoes. Whataburger closed down years ago in SoCal. Yeah, the In-N-Out blew them out of the water. I have Whataburger Yeti cup. Respect. Here we go. The Whataburger crowd. Yeah, they'll entice us back sooner or later with some offer, and we'll have to.
Now,
go.
yeah, now you know. After the first time I went to Vegas, I said I'll never go back. I had a much better time the second time. You know, we weren't getting married, you know, so it was a little. Well, it was stressful for you, but it was, you know, it was stressful, but it was still like, since I kind of knew what to expect, I guess also it was okay.
Well, and we didn't walk all over the place either.
Yes.
I mean, we walked all over the place, but we didn't walk down the strip or, you know, go to like 12 different casinos.
It didn't seem as smelly this time. When we were on Fremont Street too, it wasn't as crowded because we went, you know, like during the middle of the day on like a Monday or something. Whenever we went, it was like Sunday night or something. Oh God, that was awful. And I had the worst headache, and I had just eaten the worst burger at Heart Attack Grill I ever had in my life.
That's true.
I didn't even eat the whole thing. I had to run away so I didn't get beaten.
My parents are getting a Whataburger in Anderson, South Carolina, and a Buc-ee's. Ooh. Adam, have you ever tried Wahlburgers in AC? I'm wondering if you can dance like a new kid after eating one. We have Wahlburgers here.
I just ate there a couple weeks ago.
And I wouldn't go to the one here, so I
It's not
definitely
that
won't go
great.
to the one in Atlantic City. They're not good. I mean,
It's
I
okay.
don't know. They were okay when they first came out. Now they're not good. They're actually closing one of them up here.
I
'cause it
don't
just
say that
didn't
they're
do
not
well.
good. I just say
I mean,
okay.
it's an average burger. It's not.
Yeah,
to me,
it's okay.
it's not, and it's small. Like the burger itself, the burgers from Five Guys are
Please stop rubbing.
probably $1 more, and they're bigger.
I don't know about that.
I don't really like. I didn't really care for what the last time we went to Wahlburgers. I thought it was awful, but
I didn't think it was awful
we did
when
try
I
a
went.
new place here called Rodeo Goat. Damn good burger.
Can you stop rubbing the computer?
Atlantic City, great tune.
Yeah.
Six Guys is way too greasy. Five Guys is really greasy and
Six Guys?
expensive, and very expensive. But it Five Guys. Was that actually a typo? I thought you were just being funny.
I think it was a typo.
Yeah, Five Guys is very greasy and very expensive.
I think it's delish.
think
If
it's
I'm in
good,
the mood
but
for ground meat,
if
but
I had a choice between Wahlburgers and Five Guys, I'd pick Five Guys. I'd pick most burgers over Wahlburgers if that helps you, Tommy. There's actually a couple better burger places in here. I would tell you the burger from the Hard Rock Casino and the Hard Rock Cafe in the Hard Rock Casino is 10 times better than anything you'll get at Wahlburgers. And I don't even
Messy
know if
burger
Wahlburgers is open anymore in Atlantic City. It might be. Oh no, it is. It's off Boardwalk. It's 6 fellas, 3 guys. Dinner for a family of 4 at Five Guys will cost you a damn car payment. It will. Five Guys would do better if they had grease drain station for the burgers. They are greasy. I will give you that.
oh yeah, they're 100% greasy.
That's one thing that Pittsburgh is lacking in is like a place like In-N-Out or Whataburger or, some just local burger joint that makes a really good burger, because there's a handful of like restaurants that make really good burger, but they're sit down restaurants and you kind of got to drive to get them. There isn't there isn't a Smash Burger or a Shake Shack or anything like that around here except for Five Guys. And it's a shame because I love a good burger.
Shake Shack.
Somehow I keep getting visits added to my Jersey Mike Shore points. I had enough for a free sub we used for dinner tonight, and I haven't bought any there in a month, but it's free. That's awesome. Here's the funny thing. We are getting a Jersey Mike's.
We've had one.
Or not a Jersey Mike's. What's the other one? What's the one? What's the other one? The one with the thinner sandwiches.
No clue.
Not Jersey Mike's. Jimmy John's.
Oh.
We're getting a Jimmy John's. But
Where?
this town is perfect for opening up shit we don't need. They love it.
I know. Why are they
They're
opening
like,
another hardware
hey,
store?
yeah. Hey, there's a True Value hardware store. You know what's a really good business idea? Let's open an Ace hardware store a mile from it.
Well,
And
yeah.
then less than a mile from a Walmart. And less than 5 miles from a Lowe's and a Home Depot.
Yeah. And there's another hardware store like in Crescent too. So
Yeah.
really,
yeah.
it's not like
And
why
they
is
just-
it even
Yeah. They keep opening shit that we don't need. And then they're like, oh, hey, we got a Jersey Mike's. And everyone's like, sweet, Jersey Mike's. And then all of a sudden they're like, Jimmy John's? There's 2 Subways, a Quiznos, a local sub shop, and
Quiznos?
Sheets, and now Jersey Mike's. There is so much damn, like, we can get so many subs from anywhere within a 3-mile radius of our house.
There's so many subs
And
available.
now we're just going to add another one. It's so stupid.
So many subs.
Five Guys is garbage, in my opinion. Rather eat Wendy's. Jake's is way better than Five Guys, but we have steakhouses with 5-star burgers, same price as Five Guys. Never go. Yep. It is very expensive. Culliver's is bad. I've never had Culliver's. Jimmy John's, yeah. Frank Sammy's. We tried Culliver's, didn't think it was that great. Quiznos, I miss Quiznos.
Quiznos is the one that have that freaky mascot.
Yeah, the freaky mascot.
Those freaky little guys.
We love the
Of
subs.
Quiznos subs.
We
Yeah.
love the subs. That guy? Yeah. Hate Jimmy John's, New York Tony's. We always liked Blimpies. Blimpies was good. They closed up here years ago. There's still some
Blimpies.
left on the West Coast. If I can cut my lip on the bread on your Subway sandwich, I'm not coming back. Yeah. Hey, we have 2 Walmarts and a Sam's. Liked Quiznos, but yep, they closed up here too. Yeah. How many Jules Osco Chinooks? I don't know what that is. I think Subway's is the worst of the bunch. Subway is pretty bad. Unfortunately, they do have the lowest calorie sandwiches, so we do order.
Subways. Hey, I like that
Footlong.
guy that makes the Subway subs at our Subway.
Footlongs is yeah, I know. And there's a Subway in Walmart. So there's going to be within a mile of our house. There's going to be a Jimmy John's, a Sheets, which is like a gas station that does have its own subs that are made to order. So like, for those of you that are on the East Coast, think Wawa or Buc-ee's or something like that.
Right.
And then there's 2 Subways. And what else? Is there another sandwich shop that and there's a local place that makes sandwiches, an Italian place that makes sandwiches.
Yes.
And then there's going to be a Jimmy John's. And it's like, great. That's just, awesome. Let's open up something else.
Why do we need so many subs?
And then there's Permane Brothers, which serves sandwiches. It's like
Right. Well, Permane Brothers is delish.
different, but yeah. Yeah, we have a Chipotle next to a Qdoba, next to a Taco Bell, next to a Panda Express. It's like they don't think and wonder why they shut down. I know. We have one. We have one Chipotle in our little area here, and it sucks. It's
awful.
awful, and it never.
Awful.
The last 2 times we ordered there, with the exception I ordered there whenever Sarah was dog sitting, but the 2 times before that, the
Right.
burritos were like this thin.
Didn't you say it was so cold whenever you got it last time?
Yeah, the last time I got it, it was like the one side of the burrito was cold, like not cold, like like room temperature, like refrigerator cold, and then the left side of the burrito was warm. So what they did is they put like refrigerated, like
What is that?
cheese and sour cream and everything all on one side of the burrito, and then they put all the
Right.
meat and the rice on the other side of the burrito. So when I'm holding it, this hand's cold and this hand's warm, and I'm like, why did they do this?
Oh, okay.
They were chinchillas, I think. Oh, they were. Okay, I like Potbelly. Quiznos was so good. Yeah. It's like dollar stores. Yeah, every 7 miles. Yeah. We
Right.
we luckily only have one of those, and they haven't thought about opening another one. It's just weird. Like I don't understand who's coming up with this. Like, I just don't get it. Is
Yeah, I
it
don't
like
get
the
it either.
same problem we have with like movies where they can't make original movies, so they just keep copying each other or bringing back old
Probably.
movies and remaking them? It's like I can't think of a restaurant to open let's open another sub shop. People gotta want it, right? This should work out just fine.
You know what they need? What they need to order. What they need to open here in our town is like, Trader Joe's,
Yes.
maybe
A high-end grocery store that's not super expensive.
Yes. Like, or even Whole Foods. I mean, for real.
Yeah,
Moon is literally the second highest taxed, like, second best school district or whatever in Allegheny County, next to McCandless or whatever it is, for taxes and everything. Why can't we get all the good crap like McCandless has?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just very weird. So, speaking of restaurants, so I dropped Sarah off at Joann Fabrics, and I went to go get gas in my truck. And then on the way back, I noticed there's a new restaurant that's up in the restaurant section near our house. And I'm like, I've never seen this. It's brand new, and it's packed, and it's like 12:30. I'm like, and it's a Saturday. So I'm like, I wonder what it is. It's called Twin Peaks. So I'm like, I wonder what that is. So on the way to the little farm shop we were going to, I asked Sarah to look it up, and I'm like, it's called Twin Peaks. So she looks it up. It's basically a Hooters.
Oh yeah, only it's like a tilted kilt, like
the Twin
Peaks. It was a tilted kilt.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh man. I was like, and she's like, yeah, it's just basically all boobs. And I'm like, oh, I was hoping for like something that was good. My mom says Chick-fil-A is coming near Dollar Tree.
Is it really?
Supposedly. They've been talking about it. I hope that's just a rumor. Quiznos
well, let me tell you something.
Sholinski's
If Chick-fil-A...
Firehouse subs, they're pretty good. We do have one.
We have one.
Yeah.
If Chick-fil-A...
It's like 5 miles from our house.
Comes over there in that shopping plaza... It is going to be a disaster because of the traffic, because it already gets like that sometimes with Starbucks over there. I don't know. It's going to be wild.
Or the Twin Peaks. But yeah, that's interesting. Anybody remember Kenny Rogers Roasters? Only from the Seinfeld episode.
It's still in other countries.
Yeah. Eating out for us is getting a Blizzard from Dairy Queen once a year. There you go. No, I
do love Dairy Queen.
Quiznos, yeah, they had the conveyor belt. That's right. Hi, Ansley, what's happening?
Hi.
There is a Starbucks location in a not higher income area. There always is a line at the drive-thru. I don't get it. Ours is ridiculous. So
usually it's pretty bad.
No, it's not a strip joint. Well, not quite. Hooters, yeah. Dirty Birdie, yeah. There is a convenience store chain in Wisconsin called a Quick Trip. Today, they gave their rewards card holders 2 free cans of beer. Trust me, Wisconsinites love beer. I know, I've been to Wisconsin.
2 free cans of beer.
Your favorite restaurant. That's right. Twin Peaks has the coldest beer. Twin Peaks. We have that wild pitch in Bombshells. Got it. They had a big scandal with the owner of Twin Peaks. Did they really? That's not a total surprise. But yeah, I being the fat ass I am, was like, ooh, new food. And was like,
I don't know. I'd give it a try.
The food looked good, actually, but
it gets good reviews. Well,
they're
I wonder
all,
why.
Yeah, they're all kind of the same.
Why.
I feel like Hooters is starting to get away from it a little bit.
I like Hooters
because Hooters food is good. Yeah, we got a Hooters when we got to the Tropicana in Atlantic City. It's good. So I like their wings. But yeah, no, I thought that was funny because it said on there, it said amazing views. It said great food, amazing views, and I was like, this is in the middle of a mall. How could it have good views? And I didn't even know, and I'm like, oh, that explains the amazing view because it's like literally in an office park. I'm like, there's no view. They got a view of the office park. They need a restaurant called Dump Trucks. If you catch my drift. I get you. Gotcha.
That's hilarious.
You may have just had $1 million idea there. The logo is 2 mountaintops. Yes, it is.
Right.
Christian thought that was a good one. That would be funny. Twin Peaks has have good juicy hamburgers. One has avocado. It's one of the last burgers.
I saw the one with the avocado, I think.
Yeah, there's one with mac and cheese and brisket on it, and I'm like,
yeah. It might be. I mean, it might be worth a try.
I don't know.
Why?
It might be because inevitably all those restaurants are there for one reason, and the food is not a high.
But Hooters is good. Hooters is good.
Yeah, but there was a period of time where Hooters food sucked, and that's when most of them started to close because not only was their food bad, everything else was getting bad, and now they started to. I guess they redid the menu and redid the food and everything, and now they're having a little bit of life breathed back into the food or into the restaurant.
Honestly, I'm surprised that it's in the Tropicana, to be honest with you.
There's a fair amount still around, but in the lower end markets, they all closed. So it's not spectacular, but okay, food wasn't bad. We also have a Bone Daddies. All are the same type of restaurants. More tips, less chips. Okay. I don't know. It's a very odd concept, but I mean, it worked for a while. I don't know if it still does, but apparently it does because that place was
maybe
packed.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the thing and I'm like, well, yeah, there were so many cars in the parking lot, and I'm like, wow, that must be good. Didn't have a clue because from the outside it doesn't look like something,
right?
You know, it looks like it's got like the wooden bear sculptures. It looks like somebody carved them by hand sitting out front. It's got mountains and it looks kind of like a lodge from the outside. So I didn't think doesn't give you the impression that this is kind of like that. The Tilted Kilt kind of does.
Yeah.
This does not. And I was like, oh, well, it's packed on a Saturday afternoon. It might be good.
It might be.
Might be. Well, we may never know. Who knows? I have no idea, but yeah, it was, I thought it was humorous. I'm glad I remembered to bring it up because I thought about it afterwards. I'm like, I got to talk about this on the live because it is comical.
I don't mind going to places like that. It doesn't like offend me or anything. I'm not like, well, of course you don't.
No, I mean, mind meaning, it doesn't, I don't get uncomfortable in places like that. Sometimes.
Yeah, neither do I. I could care less. I mean, whatever.
But it's funny because one of the last stops I made when I drove across country was in Davenport, Iowa. And I got to the hotel at like 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, is anything open? And she's like, the only thing open this late is Hooters. And I was like, and I remember going there. It was like a Thursday at like 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, this is going to be interesting. And it was. I remember I got like wings or something and some whiskey, and I'm like, this isn't good. It wasn't that great. The service was poor as well. So, but yeah, Davenport, Iowa, not the bustling metropolis. I do not mind girls dress cute. Just don't behave slutty and wear Gucci. There you go. I grew up in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, who cares? Hey, whenever we got married, I'm like, I told the lady straight up, I'm like, I want something to show off my cleavage. I told her straight up, I want some cleavage action showing on my wedding dress. Whatever. Yeah, if you got it, show it off, girl. Get one of them push-up bras and push them up.
I feel like I shouldn't even be involved in this conversation. Just let me know when you're done.
I'm just saying. I'm done.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so that was my funny restaurant story that I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. I can see why you think it was a mountain lodge, though.
It looks very lodgy, yeah.
It was like a Cracker Barrel mountain lodge type vibe on the outside. And the inside,
I'm guessing
not so
they
much.
probably have a gift shop, but it's probably not like the Cracker Barrel's gift shop. You probably can't buy a Dolly Parton record and a Christmas ornament in that gift shop.
The
I'm guessing.
The Cracker Barrel gift shop is like, it's too much.
It is. It's cramped in there, and inevitably everybody's just wandering around waiting for their table. Yeah, and you're like, ooh, jelly beans that I'll never eat, or
yeah, right.
A calendar.
Do we really?
a calendar with tractors.
Who
on
is
it.
buying stuff there? Who is buying that overpriced?
Yeah.
What do they have? Freaking knitted ponchos and freaking
Right. They have
like
they
gaudy
had
purses.
They had squishmallows, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like some of those like things fine. Maybe some of the candies fine.
Even
but,
their
like
their mixes, like the biscuit mix or the pancake mix and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Even greeting cards kind of make sense. You
Yeah.
know, but yeah.
Some of that stuff though, they really gotta get rid of.
What your mama gave you. I have
That's
no clue,
right.
so I had a normal neck nine for my wedding dress. Oh. They do sell cosplay outfits. Do they sell cosplay outfits? Asking for a friend. My mom loved the Cracker Barrel gift shop. Everyone,
It's wild.
Everyone flies with it. Wait for it to go on clearance. Yeah. I don't know how many hillbilly-looking bottle lamps we see flying anymore. That's right. No small child. She's trying to make the jump.
Is she coming up?
She's just staring at me very angrily.
Let her come up.
With her evil look. Come
Let
on.
her be on screen.
Small child. Come on. She's just looking at me very confused and evilly.
Evilly.
Why are you so
She's
evil?
looking evil. Go ahead, go on screen.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Oh, the tiny tot.
Small child.
Say hi. She won't look. They don't never want to look at the camera. You're going the wrong way. Oh, she hates you.
No, she's stuck to me. Ow. She slid down my leg with her claw out. I'd be bleeding, I'm sure of it.
I did cut them the other day, but she's got some hooks.
Oh, you're back. All right. Well, we're going to get going.
Indeed.
We'll be back Thursday. So no travel plans in
Indeed.
the coming future that we know of. That could change, but
Indeed.
yeah, not till June. So other than that, yeah, we'll see you guys Thursday. And yeah, is there
Right.
anything you want to chat about before we get
No.
out of here?
Guys, go follow the Daily Cabbage.
Yeah, buy a Cabbage Patch.
Bye, Cabbage Patch doll.
Adam flashing his kitty on the screen. Easy. Yeah, that's it for us, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we will see you guys Thursday at 9:30.
Good day, sir.
No, wait a minute. I can't. Yeah,
Good day, sir. Good day, sir.
There we go. See you guys.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir!